Hi guys, I am so sorry to be late in starting this. I had everything set up and sat down to get going and had one of those another fun times where YouTube decides to not let me initiate the stream. So yeah, that was lots of fun. And unfortunately, of course, every time that happens, I have to completely reboot the whole system. I always try like an idiot. Yeah, that's what do they say? The definition of insanity is, doing the same thing and expecting different results. Yeah, every time I try to get it like for 3 or 4 minutes and then decide that I'm going to have to reboot the whole thing and start over, and by then I've wasted 3 or 4 minutes. So let's not waste any more time and take a look at what we've got up tonight. And again, I really apologize, guys. Those of you who break with me often, you know that I'm usually very, very prompt. I hate being late. It's not fun for me either. Anyhow, first up, we have a 2017 Hit Parade autographed baseball jersey, and it is Series 7. And of course, our end date was tonight. Our live stream time should have been 10 minutes ago, but in fact, we started not until 10:10. And team names are down the left-hand side. Winning bidder names are down the right-hand side. We had one team unsold. That's the Indians. That's why it is marked as no bids buyback. And then we had an unpaid team or two. And again, I realize that payment may have come in the interim, but it was not here at the time I came in, and finalized the spreadsheet, which was about 7 or 8 minutes till 10. So if it's come in the interim, hopefully it has, we'll be all good. All right, let's see who we find in our Hit Parade baseball jersey. Hopefully it's going to be worth the wait. I tell you what, I mean, some of you have broken with me already this week. This is just, I don't know what my deal is this week. I have just been under some kind of little curse or something. I don't know. It's just any possible thing that could even think about going wrong this week has absolutely 100% gone wrong. So looks like our jersey is for Cole. And we should have a little, usually there's a little piece of paper or something in here that tells us, who authenticated it and all that. But I'm not seeing that little piece of paper right at this moment. Well, there's the little JSA sticker. You can see that on there. But where is... well, hey, you know what? This is, I'm glad we opened it up anyway, because we have a nice... Some of these are not, what's the word I'm looking for? Some of these are like custom jerseys, but this, as you can see, this is actually, well, you could see it if I got it in the camera. You could see that this is one of the authentic jerseys. Got the Pirates logo and the whole deal. So better than the custom jerseys. Well, at least I like them better. I guess the signature is the really important part, but I always prefer the authentic jerseys to the custom jerseys. So I guess there is no little piece of paper, but our JSA little identification down there, of course, serves as the authentication for that. So Pittsburgh Pirates, you got a hit, and you got a really good one, I think, in the fact that you have the whole authentic jersey. So I like it. It's good. Hopefully our Pirates bidder likes it. So next up, what do we have tonight? Okay, and Inception, of course, ended tonight. Hopefully, I know you guys don't always read what is written in the description, so this is why I'm bringing your attention to it. It said in there, of course, Inception releases tomorrow, which it does. So it breaks tomorrow night. Obviously, can't break it tonight. Hasn't come out yet. So it will break tomorrow night along with, look at that. I have you looking at the spreadsheet and I'm starting to open the case. Here's our case of Finest, but we'll get back to that in a minute. All I did was cut the top and I realized I had you looking at the spreadsheet. So anyway, Inception will break tomorrow night, and then we have another case of Inception that is listed that will end tomorrow. Both of those will break tomorrow night because the product comes out tomorrow. So hopefully everybody saw that in the listing, but just in case. So our other break tonight is a half case of 16 Topps Finest Baseball. Once again, we have our team names down the left, winning bidder names down the right-hand side. Just a boatload of unpaid teams in here. So yeah, probably half the teams were not paid, at least at the time the spreadsheet was finalized. So I definitely hope that some of those will have come in by now. And I see somebody's asking me in chat. So, yes, well, let me answer both of those. Ricky, no, we haven't broken Inception yet, but that is what I was just talking about. Inception doesn't release until tomorrow, so it can't be broken until tomorrow. And, of course, all that was, in big, bold blue letters, like huge type size in the listing. But one thing I have learned is that apparently people don't read those listings very much. But that's the deal. Inception will break tomorrow night. Both case number 1 and case number 2. Case number 2 sells tomorrow night. And for Bob, no, we're getting ready to break Finest right now, as a matter of fact. So, you know what? Sometimes I ask you guys if you want right, left, or middle, or whatever. But you know what? I'm just going to kind of grab out of this case. I'm just going to randomly grab us 4 boxes. And we're going to see what we get. Because there's nothing bad in Finest, okay? Everything in Finest is usually pretty solid. We did hit an Ichiro autograph out of here the other day. And I think it had, what was the bid for that? Like, I don't know, $6 or something. The other, the break, what was it in? Half case, maybe it was in, I can't remember if it was in break. The first half or the second half of the last case of 16 Finest that we broke is what we pulled it out of, and it was like crazy. No, I am not selling the unpaid teams. To answer someone's question in chat, I am not selling the unpaid teams because, I finalized that spreadsheet generally about 7 or 8 minutes to go before the scheduled start of the break time, so I can get everything set up and ready. If you jumped in late, the reason we started late is because when I came in here to set everything up and get it ready, YouTube wouldn't initiate the stream, which has never happened at all until like about a month ago, maybe 5 weeks ago. And it's happened 2 or 3 times since then, and I don't know what causes it, because nothing is any different from one night to another. But you'll just try to get the stream set up and it won't initiate it, or sometimes you'll be in the middle of a live stream and it'll go down and it won't let you reinitiate it. And then I always futz with it for 3 or 4 minutes because I convince myself that I can fix it, and then ultimately have to give up and restart the whole program, the whole computer, everything, which takes another 5 or 6 minutes. So anyway, my point being that those folks may have paid even in the interim. So I'm not going to sell their team out from under them at this point in time. Sometimes I will resell the teams, and that is usually if we're at a point where it's a super high dollar team, or one person has, 10 teams or something, and I don't know the person, they've never done a break with me before, whatever. Sometimes then I will resell the unpaid teams, but I always let the bidder know first via eBay messages that their teams are going to be resold. So I did not do that tonight, so I'm not going to be reselling any of the ones tonight, and hopefully the payment will come in. Of course, you never know. It really has been that kind of week for me. I'm not kidding. It has just been the worst week, and I don't know what in the world is going on. But we are almost to the weekend, and so that alone is going to improve things, I'm pretty sure, right? It's got to. It cannot possibly be any more difficult than it has been up to this point, because it has just been brutal. Hey, and if anybody lives in Baltimore or around Baltimore and you want some Preakness tickets, let me know. I have Preakness and Black Eyed Susan tickets. I can't go this year. Had the same seats for years, and I tried to sell them on eBay. Nobody bought them, so they're just sitting in there on my desk, and they're about to go to waste. So if somebody wants to buy those at a super, super low price, like way less than I paid for them, send me a message and I'll FedEx them to you if we agree on a price. All right, so let's see what we can find here in Finest tonight. Hopefully we're going to pull some nice hits out of here. All of the franchise Finest insert cards in here are going to be refractors. If you guys aren't familiar or haven't broken it before, those will all be refractors. And the Finest Intimidators insert cards will also all be refractors. So that's the deal on those. So I'm not going to, like with everyone, call out it's a refractor because, you know, all of them are going to be on both of those insert series. Looks like we've got a blue parallel. What is that numbered to? 150 on the Oliveira blue rookie parallel. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Sorry. It's crazy. Crazy. I'm just like wandering. My mind is wandering through all of the, whoops, that is a refractor, through all of the stuff that's going on today. And so is that. Sorry about that. Sometimes the way the light is in here at the angle, sometimes I don't notice that it's a refractor until I set it down on the pile, and then I catch the glimpse of it. So both of those are refractors. Conforto rookie refractor, of course, is always a good one to hit. Be nice if it had a little ink on it, but still. We'll take it, right? Another one of our franchise Finest. And here is our first signature hit of the night out of this break. We have Calhoun for the Angels. It's not numbered. Another Intimidator. We pulled a nice orange Intimidator out of this not too awfully long ago. This one is numbered 115 of 250. I think I have to kind of get them at a certain angle before you can see the number well. And again, that just has to do with the overhead lighting. Sometimes the way the light hits these cards, it may be easier actually for you to see the numbering on it than it is for me to see the numbering on it. Well, I'm sure it is because I don't have great vision anyway. Unfortunately, had some eye surgery that didn't go too well. That's a refractor several years ago, and so my middle distance vision is a touch off, and then the light glaring off of it at the angle I look at it can make it hard, but I think maybe the angle that you're seeing might be a little easier to read the numbering. Did I just see another? Yep, there's another refractor. Martinez on that one. And you guys probably, again, you may be seeing it at the angle where I'm holding it that it is a refractor, but for me, I'm not catching some of those until they get set down over there into the other pile. And we have a gold to 50, 47 of 50 on the Garrett Cole. So it's a Garrett Cole kind of night, right? Well, I'm saying that, of course, because of the, you know, jersey. The jersey hit that we had a minute ago in the other break is the reason that I say that. Refractor for Solar. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Stanton Intimidators. Franchise Finest. Kyle Schwarber Rookie Refractor. It's nice. Again, we'd like to see a little ink from Kyle out of Finest here. That would be lovely. Franchise. So our second signature out of this box. And is this going to be numbered? Yeah. 76 of 150. And on the Mondesi blue parallel rookie signature. We'll get it all out in a minute. It's a mouthful. So I'm looking forward to jumping into Inception tomorrow night. I mean, it is obviously going to have a lot of rookie and young people in it. 210 of 250 on that parallel. Well, I say young people, but I mean, I don't necessarily mean young by their age. It will have a lot of our younger players, as in newer to the league, as well as rookies. But it's not going to be 100% rookie content. But I am looking forward to it. I hope we're going to pull some nice stuff out of it. There's a Henry Owens refractor. It certainly has the potential to have a lot of excellent hits in it. I don't know if you guys looked at the sell sheet info on it, but it's booklet cards and jumbo patches and etc. And there's a certain number guaranteed for each case. So I think it's going to be a pretty good product. 83 of 150 on the Refsnyder rookie parallel. And so I'm anxiously awaiting its arrival. And then, of course, you know, always I tell myself, why do I wait to schedule a break to start at 10? Like, I always want to open it as soon as it gets here. But yet, yeah, I have to wait. Because that's how I scheduled it originally. It wasn't. One of these days I'll learn. But it crosses time zones, you know. That's kind of the problem, is when we're going across the time zones, you've got to make sure that you're not breaking it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon for half the country. Well, it wouldn't be half the country, but you know what I mean. And at an inconvenient time in the middle of a work day for people. I try to avoid that when I can. There's a Refsnyder autograph for the Yankees. So, Yankees are on the board, so to speak. And so, these cards that we're breaking right now, my thought on these is, this is to 250 on the purple. I call it purple parallel. I sometimes call them one color when they're technically supposed to be another color. My thought on these is that they will probably ship on Monday. It is possible that they will ship on Saturday, and it really depends. This is another refractor on a couple of factors, including whether or not you also have teams on the same invoice for Inception. So if you also have Inception on there, then that probably moves you to a Monday ship date. If you just have Finest with no Inception, then you're more than likely going to go out on Saturday. This is 26 of 50 on the Yelich. So that's kind of my general thought, is that it could go out. Everybody could go out on Saturday, but more than likely, I think we'll have some going out on Saturday perhaps, and the majority going out on Monday. So Mike Trout refractor. Another Finest. Sano refractor, rookie. And that's, of course, the Finest first insert on top of that. Well, if I could, I kind of made a mess of that one, didn't I? What the heck? Didn't really get that pack open too terribly well. And we've got another Finest first. This is a Nola autograph. Of course, all these are on-card autos, which is nice. So you have a little rookie autograph, Finest first, love headed to the Phillies with the Nola signature. And we have refractor for Chapman. I don't know why I flipped that over. Like, I know it's not going to be numbered, right? Because it's not a different color, and so it wouldn't... I think everything that's numbered in here is has a different color as well, so I don't know why I flipped some of those over. Just habit, I guess. I'm just used to flipping things over to look for their number. Green parallel to 99 on the D. Gordon. And seeing like that one, like I saw the number, so I knew the number was on the front, and I still flipped it over. Well, oh well. Better too much information than not enough, right? May as well take a look at the back. Numbered to 250 on the Seager. Purple parallel. Sonny Gray refractor. Twins Finest first, or Franchise Finest. Good grief. Why can I not speak tonight? Martinez for the Cardinals. And I guess that is not, well, again, I know it's not numbered. I just looked at the front of it. I'm telling you, I'm super distracted because I don't know, I'm trying to keep an eye on that stupid broadcast software for one thing, because I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't go awry. Numbered to 250 for the Blue Jays because of YouTube. You know, sometimes YouTube, when they kick you off or won't let you initiate the stream to begin with, sometimes it will later kick you off, and so I'm just trying to kind of keep an eye on it. Cespedes Refractor, to make sure that once it finally did let me initiate the stream, that it doesn't try and take it away from us. Syndergaard Refractor. And it does seem to like always happen around baseball. I don't know what the deal is, but it seems to happen more around baseball than any other time. 80 of 150. Of course, it has happened during a football break too, but it seems to often happen around baseball. I don't. It's like the universe trying to send me some kind of message or what. I don't know. Carpenter Refractor. Intimidator. Franchise Finest. Trey Turner Refractor, Rookie Refractor. I want to pull like a mega hit out of here. That would make me really happy. Finest Greats. How about this one? Speaking of looking for a big hit, how about a Cal Ripken Jr. Franchise Greats hit for the Orioles? On-card auto refractor. Yeah, I think that might qualify as a big hit out of here. What do you think, guys? Yeah. All right, there we go. So our day, or the night, whatever, the break, the universe we asked the universe for something good in the break, and the universe just delivered it to us. So, Baltimore Orioles with a big hit with the Ripken. Franchise Finest. Oh, golly. See, that's what I get for getting ahead of myself. Oh, thank goodness we didn't go all the way down. We look all right. I'm just double checking everything because you saw that slipped a little bit on the Conforto Rookie Refractor, but I think all of our corners and edges and everything still seems to be all right. So there's Conforto Rookie Refractor. And we have Carpenter 299 on the green parallel. Intimidators. Pollock for the Diamondbacks. Pretty excited about the Cal Ripken, I gotta tell you. I'm happy about pulling the Cal Ripken. That is a solid hit, and you know what, probably Baltimore sold for. I mean, nothing sold for very much tonight, so I'm going to guess Baltimore probably sub $10 to $250 on a Carpenter parallel. So you have the green and the purple in the Carpenter parallel. So yeah, I don't think you're going to buy that Cal Ripken autograph too often for under $10. Well, it may have gone for over 10, but I kind of doubt it because not much did tonight. There's an Arrieta refractor. And here's a nice on-card 250 of Matt Cain. Can you see there you go. At that angle, you can definitely see the number on it. So Giants with a Matt Cain signature to 50. Carl Edwards refractor. So far, I haven't seen the case hit come through, so we should still have a case hit sitting in there unless it comes out one of these other packs. 118 of 150 on the Harper Blue Parallel. Encarnacion refractor. And guys, while everybody's still here, because I always forget and say this at the very end when I should say it at the beginning or in the middle, because by the end, people are already wandering off. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate always you hanging out with me, spending your time and your money with me. I really enjoy breaking cards. I mean, tonight, obviously, a little bit off kilter in general because of the unfortunate, slightly late start. But I really do appreciate all you guys breaking with me, because you joining my breaks is what enables me to do this, and I really do love it. Carl Edwards Jr. for the Cubbies. So I do like to try to remember to say thanks. And also thank you for being patient while I was trying to get the stream initiated. I know that's frustrating when you're sitting on the other end and you don't have any idea what's going on. There's Piazza. Ken Griffey Jr. Finest Careers die cut. And so that is a case hit. The Ken Griffey Jr. is a case hit for sure. And is that a no. For a minute I thought I caught a little angle on that as a refractor, but I think it was just Ken Griffey. All right, so let's review our hits. We have the Finest Career Ken Griffey, and of course there's several different Ken Griffey die cut refractors that are Finest Careers. There's a set of, I don't remember the exact number, but that is one of them, and that is a case hit. And we have Bryce Harper, Carpenter, another Carpenter, Cespedes. These are just our numbered. Donaldson, Seager, Gordon, Yelich again. I didn't even remember pulling two of him right in a row, but yet we did, because there they are. Refsnyder, Cabrera, McCutcheon, and Oliveira. Those are our numbered parallels. Then we'll buzz through our refractors here real quickly. Well, our non-insert, the insert refractors that are all, our insert refractors that are all refractors we're not going to go through again. But why do I have this guy in there? That guy's not I just set him in the wrong pile. So, Encarnacion, Edwards, Arrieta, Conforto, Trey Turner, Carpenter, Syndergaard, Cespedes, Gray, Chapman, Sano, Trout, Blackman. I can't say this guy's name properly ever, so yeah, we're just going to let you look at him. Owens, I am terrible with names. Schwarber, Soler, Garrett Cole, Martinez, Droa, Conforto, and Sanchez. And then our signature hits for the Cubs, we have Carl Edwards Jr. We have Matt Cain for the Giants, numbered to 50. A.J. Pollock for the Diamondbacks. Our Finest Greats for the Orioles with Cal Ripken Jr., which is by far and away my favorite hit out of this case. And yeah, that's money right there. Carlos Martinez for the Cardinals. Aaron Nola, Finest Firsts for the Phillies. Sorry, of course you knew that. Refsnyder for the Yanks. Mondesi in the blue parallel, numbered to 150. And finally, our Calhoun. So that is our hit recap out of this half of Finest. We have a half of it left, which will break sometime soon, sometime in the not too distant future. And then we need to do our nightly random. So give me 1 second here while I get everybody ready to jump in here as a cut and paste. And we'll roll over to random. And I true to the kind of week I've had, right? Because I mean, the week has just been, as I said, so unfortunate all week long. Literally everything has gone wrong all week. I don't know where I put. Oh my gosh, I just did the same thing 3 times right in a row. Trying to do one thing, and I just did the opposite thing 3 times straight in a row. Clearly not on my game tonight. So what I was trying to say is I could only find part of the stack that I normally would use for our nightly random. I usually have like 10 things in a stack or 12 things or however many I grab as a hunk, right? Because I have different stuff and I just grab a handful of it every night. Yeah, I could only find one stack. So we have a very short little stack tonight that is going to be part of our nightly random because, yeah, I don't know where I've put the rest of it. I was rearranging things this week, and apparently I rearranged that right out of where I normally keep it. So here's what we're looking at, guys. Everything is cut and pasted just from the first 2 breaks, just right in a row. So you'll see from the Jersey break straight down through the finest break, everybody is listed in there. And then what we're going to do is hit random 1 time, and that's going to tell us who our winner is. And then we're going to hit random a 2nd time after that, and that will tell us what you're going to win out of the stack. So we have Redskins Fan 70 is our nightly winner. So Redskins Fan 70, you're going to be taking a little something extra home tonight. And if it is that Redskins fan, if you were in the Jersey break, for instance, and you didn't hit the Jersey, then it might be, I'll hang on to your card for a few more days to see if you have some other stuff shipping out with it, in which case it would go with that package. If you don't have anything else within the next, 5-6 days or so, then that card will just come to you, without anything else in there. So out of our stack, we're going to go with number 3, Redskins fan. So let's get our stack. And here is 1, 2, and 3. All right, so you are getting a hobby pack of 2014 Prism Draft Picks Baseball. I can barely read my own writing. That was just, that is awful when you can't read your own writing. So here's what we're going to do, Redskins fan. We're going to crack this open while we're live streaming because, well, that's what we do. And so we're going to be nosy and we're going to see what cards you pulled. So you have Rusney Castillo, you have Scott Blewett, you have a Kyle Schwarber Chicago Miners Gold Refractor. Hey, that's not too shabby. Not too shabby right there. Another Blewett and a Justice Sheffield. So that's probably what you care about out of that pack would be my guess. And it's still a fun little insert to have. And hey, it was free, right? So all right, guys, that is the whole shebang for tonight. Just remember, if you're in the inception break, come back tomorrow night, and we'll be breaking case number 1, which sold tonight, and case number 2, which sells tomorrow night, and maybe whatever else ends tomorrow night. We may have another odds or ends little thing, maybe a helmet. I can't remember. A couple other things, I think, break tomorrow night, too. But we will do the inception at the top of the break. So that is it. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. You have a great night.